is a spiritual deity. Freedom and liberty and justice shall fight for you. When you fight for freedom with all your soul, take it from me. This is Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra, BCB, the voice of the nation, the voice.
And here is a special announcement from the leadership of Biafra government in exile. This is BCB.
Good day and welcome to this program by Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra. For so many years, the agitation for the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra has gathered steam. A good number of groups and individuals have set themselves up to agitate for freedom, for liberty in the right way, which is in a non-violent way. The quest for a separate nation, for the peoples of Biafra to have their own nation outside Nigeria, is a noble one, and it's a right one. And we have gone about it in a non-violent fashion. For some years now, a number of individuals and groups have taken the wrong path of violence and destruction. They are doing nothing else but committing crime and extortion from individuals that they can deceive. The agitation for Biafra is never meant to be violent. It's never meant to bring destruction. It's never meant to bring unnecessary killings of the people of the Southeast, especially Igbos. We find very disturbing events taking place in Igbo land in the name of Biafra. And we want to categorically state that anyone getting involved in violence in any shape or form does that not in the name of Biafra, but they are simply committing crime and engaging in criminality. And the law enforcement in Nigeria has every right to come down strong on them, to apprehend these individuals and bring them to justice. We hear very worrying stories about things taking place in Igbo land. And these people have taken to kidnapping, very wicked and dastard acts of killing, even after ransom collection. We see situations where individuals are killed and their bodies dumped along the road. And we have seen very worrying and chilling situations where young children are murdered in cold blood. This cannot be the values the Igbos raise their children with. These are alien values. These are alien character that we are seeing beginning to manifest in our land. And everyone who is involved in governance, whether in the grassroots, in the traditional fashion, or as politicians, must rise up to fight against this evil. There are elements that infiltrated the Biafran struggle. These elements have taken to violence, whether they be from IPOB or from other groups. We condemn every violent activity and every group that is undertaking violent activity. in Igbo land. And we support every effort of the government to bring them to justice. The agitation for Biafra must continue in a safe and non-violent fashion. Under no circumstances should people asking for freedom engage in criminality. Any attack on law enforcement is a criminal activity. Any attack on innocent civilians, Igbos going about their duties, is criminality. It's evil, and everything must be done to bring the perpetrators to justice. It is very sad that people take to evil activities, unspeakable activities, in the name of Biafra agitation. And so many other evil have taken hold as a result of people going the wrong way, doing the wrong things, staying in our forests, taking to kidnapping and taking to diabolic means for protection. And we see even mysterious killings of innocent young people, 3 children from one mother, who are living in a safe house. And 3 of them mysteriously murdered and dumped in a refrigerator in their own home. This is an outrage, and the entire Igbo land must rise up. We commend the efforts of the Anambra State government to fish these criminals out from every corner of the state, whether in the bushes or in the villages or in the towns, wherever they are. The government must use the long arm of the law to bring these miscreants to justice. Anyone causing mayhem, destruction and violence in Igbo land, in Biafra land, it's a criminal, simple and short. The agitation for Biafra restoration, the quest for Biafra to exit from Nigeria is a noble quest. It is obtainable everywhere in the world. We must go about it in a civilized, in a diplomatic, and in a democratic fashion. In our wish to be a separate nation, we do not in any way wish evil on Nigeria. We hope that Nigeria will continue to be a nation and will improve and will prosper and will progress and will develop and will fight corruption and will find good leadership to take the country forward. In that same vein, we hope and pray for a separate Biafra nation that will take development and progression and security, science, technology, and all those good things, will take it to the highest. And we can be that nation that can bring light to the African continent. And our neighbors will also experience that progress, that development, that security, that peace that we hope a free Biafra nation will bring. Darkness cannot continue to exist in the presence of light. And a free Biafra nation is a nation we hope that will bring a light that will chase away this darkness that we are seeing in the Nigerian state. We appeal to every good thinking man and woman, whether you are at home or in diaspora, to stand up and condemn the evil that we are seeing in our land today, and also to support a non-violent agitation for the freedom of Biafra. Because we believe that a free Biafra nation will bring security, development, and prosperity to all our peoples. Thank you, and God bless you. And may God bless our nation, Biafra.
This is the Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra.
This is BCB, the Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra, bringing you the news headlines for the week. In the news this week, Deputy Speaker urges Tinubu to free Nnamdi Kanu. Insecurity is the biggest challenge in Enugu, says Governor Mba. Southeast Commission targets 200 billion economy by 2035. Stay tuned for the details to follow shortly. Deputy Speaker urges Tinubu to free Nnamdi Kanu. And this is the news that was reported on the 7th of February from Punch, Nigeria. The Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, has appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to grant freedom to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. He made a special appeal in his address at the inaugural meeting of the House of Representatives Committee on Southeast Development Commission, held at the National Assembly Complex in Abuja on Wednesday. A statement issued on Thursday by the Special Assistant to the Deputy Speaker on Print Affairs, Udora Orizu, quoted Kalu as commending Tinubu for his support and commitment to peace, development, and stability in the Southeast region. He noted that the president, since assuming office, had in various ways proven his love for Southeasterners through his speedy assent to the Southeast Development Commission bill, which failed in previous assemblies. Advocating the adoption of a political solution against the legal approach to release Kanu, the Deputy Speaker said the people of the Southeast would be eternally grateful to the President if the IPOB leader was freed. Those who are using Nnamdi Kanu as excuse to perpetrate all these criminal actions around our area will have no other reason to be on the street. Then the police and security agencies will catch anyone who claims Nnamdi Kanu is the reason for causing harm to the people of the Southeast. So, we are begging, you can't coerce the president. He is the commander-in-chief. All we are saying is use the political approach, not the legal approach. We are appealing to him to temper justice with mercy and release Nnamdi Kanu, the Southeast people. It will ensure more security for our people and spring up developments that this SEDC is going to bring, he said. Kalu lamented the insecurity in the region, adding, "You can't have development in the midst of insecurity." Speaking on the SEDC, Kalu said, "Only President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was able to put his feet down and say that the Southeast remains part and parcel of Nigeria. It failed in previous assemblies, but when it got to him, he assented to it. We are very happy because we know that certain areas of our problems in the region will be prioritized, such as agriculture, energy, power, infrastructure, and technology." Kalu called for the government's support in projecting the innovative mindedness of the youth in the region for the benefit of the Federation. And our next headline is from the Gazette, Nigeria, reported on February 12, 2025. "Insecurity is the biggest challenge in Enugu," says Governor Mba. Governor Peter Mba says it is difficult to have development without security, saying that his administration identified the security challenge in Enugu and tackled it headlong. Mr. Mba said this when the new general officer commanding GOC 82 Division of the Nigerian Army, Enugu, Major General, on Tuesday, Oluyemi Olatoye, paid him a courtesy visit at the government house, Enugu. While disclosing the Enugu government and the Nigerian Army had a robust, fruitful, and productive relationship, Mr. Mba said it is absolutely difficult to talk of development without security. He said his administration committed to exponentially growing the state economy and eradicating poverty, explaining that the idea would remain in vain without security. That is why, in early hours of our administration, we identified security challenges as the biggest elephant in the room, and we are in a hurry to chase that elephant out of the room. We would not have attained relative peace and secure environment we have in Enugu today without the support and unwavering commitment and devotion to duty by your men," he told Mr. Olatoye. He assured the army leadership in Enugu that the state would continue to support the military by providing them with all the necessary logistics to bring criminality to an end. "We have zero tolerance to criminality, and this is demonstrated given the level of investments we have made in security. Given our good experiences in operations, I have no doubt in my mind that this relationship will be enhanced under your watch," Mr. Mba said. Earlier, Mr. Olatoye, also the commander of the Joint Task Force in the Southeast Operation, Udoka, said it was his responsibility in the region and Cross River to upscale a peaceful environment for socio-economic activities. And our final piece of the day comes from Punch, Nigeria, reported on the 12th of February 2025. Southeast Commission targets 200 billion economy by 2025. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Southeast Development Commission, Mr. Mark Okoye, has reiterated the Commission's commitments to championing economic growth and infrastructure development in the Southeast region. In his inaugural address, Okoye thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the opportunity to serve the people, even as he saluted the courage of the 10th National Assembly in passing Southeast Development Commission Bill. He also commended the Senate Committee on Regional commissions for their role in screening and confirming the board. Following the official inauguration last week, the commission is now set to commence the execution of its mandate of rebuilding critical infrastructure damaged during Nigeria's civil war and addressing broader developmental challenges in the region. In a statement by the media units of the SEDC made available to journalists on Wednesday, Okoye highlighted the need for development, citing World Bank estimates that Nigeria requires an annual investment of $100 to $150 billion to close her infrastructure gap, with at least $10 billion needed to transform the Southeast alone. He added that the region faces significant challenges, including over 2,500 active erosion sites, high unemployment rates, and a difficult investment climate, but we are determined to drive infrastructure development in the region. These challenges notwithstanding, the SEDC boss declared a goal to grow the Southeast economy to 200 billion by 2035, in line with President Tinubu's vision of a 1 trillion national gross domestic product. He pledged the readiness of the Commission to collaborate with the state governments, the private sector, and development partners to drive inclusive growth. As part of its immediate strategy, the Commission will engage with state governments to align initiatives with regional priorities and renewed hope agenda, the private sector to secure investments and create job opportunities. We will partner academia and research institutions to ensure evidence-based policy making and workforce development, traditional and religious leaders to strengthen grassroots engagements and social cohesion, and civil society organizations to promote accountability and inclusivity. The statement quoted Okoye as saying, building on past regional economic blueprints, including the plans of Dr. Michael Opara, Okoye said the Commission will focus on security and investment, climate, technology and innovation, as well as agriculture and industrialization, among others. He further assured Nigerians, particularly those of Southeast extraction, that SEDC would prioritize action over rhetoric, with every project aligned to a clear roadmap and measurable impact. In the coming months, SEDC will launch several initiatives with a forthcoming interactive website to enable public engagement. We have a unique opportunity to transform the Southeast into an economic powerhouse. Together, let us usher in a new era of regional development and economic transformation, he charged the relevant stakeholders. And that brings an end to our news headlines for the week. This is BCB, the Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra, saying thank you for listening and goodbye, friends.
This is the Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra, BCB.
Join us next time for news, cultural, and educational programs. This is the Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra, BCB.